Hi guys, today I'm going to review this pair of Geega S204 Bluetooth headphones. These are currently for sale on Amazon US for $59.99 and on Amazon UK for £45.99. So let's take a look at the box content. In the box you get a pair of headphones, the S204. It's a pair of folding headphones. Comes with a couple of cables, a micro USB charge cable, and also a 3.5mm audio cable for using with non-Bluetooth devices. In there you also get a travel pouch, which is a kind of a semi sort of soft hard case. Inside, once the headphones are folded, you can put them in here, and on the side you've got a compartment for carrying your cables when traveling. And finally, a user manual. The build quality of the S204 is pretty good. The folding mechanism feels really robust, and the color scheme is black and red, which I think looks very smart and stylish. In terms of material, it's not always easy to know exactly what they've used here, but I would imagine inside the headband is metal and the rest of the headphones are mostly plastic. This is a pair of sort of medium-sized over-ear headphones, and they weigh 254 grams, which is pretty lightweight. And all the buttons and controls are located on the right ear cups. There you have a multifunctional button and volume control up and down, and you have the micro USB charging port, and also an auxiliary port for using it with a cable. In terms of comfort, I really like these. The headband is very well padded, very soft, and the length is very adjustable. Each click is very definite. The E-cups, they pivot at the end of the headband, and not only that, you can pivot it left and right, up and down. You can also rotate it as well, which makes it really adjustable. For me, I find that I like to pivot the headband forward. It sits on my head the best, feels the most secure. But depending on your head shape, I suppose you can have a play around with it and see what suits you best. It's interesting that the ear cup shape, or the cushion, Geega has chosen to make it an oblong shape. Now, don't get me wrong, they're not uncomfortable, they're quite comfortable, but for my ears, I personally prefer the oval shape or the traditional round shape. On the right hand side of the ear cup, you've got three buttons. The first one is the multifunctional button, which you use to turn the headphones on and off. To turn the headphones on, you press and hold this button for 2 seconds. Now it's on. To turn it off, you press and hold for 3 seconds. Next, let's try to pair the headphones with my phone. So to put the headphones in pairing mode, when the headphones are off, you press and hold it for 5 seconds. Once done, you would see that you get the LED flashing red and blue alternately. And then on your phone, you should get the device ID, Geega S204 is detected. Click to connect. Hopefully you can see my screen clearly. Now it's connected. And from the red and blue flashing light, you would get a blue light flashing 3 times periodically. Now once connected, you can obviously get used to play some music. Now the volume buttons you can see is here. You press up or down. Each time you press, it goes up or down by 1 increment. You can see on the screen there. If you want to move forward the song or move backward the song, you use these buttons as well, but you, instead of pressing briefly, you press and hold. Go back, do the same thing, press and hold. So it's a bit tricky because obviously when you press it backwards, it goes back to the beginning of the song. If you press it again, then it goes to the previous song. And to pause the music, you press the same multifunctional button. The music stops. And to resume, you press it again. If a call comes through when you're listening to music, you can use that button to pick up and end phone call as well. And one more thing, if you want to redial your last number, you can also use this button. You double press it, and it will dial the last number that you dial from your phone. Other than Bluetooth, using Bluetooth, you also, as I mentioned earlier, you get an audio cable to come with it. Most of the time I use Bluetooth as connection because obviously you don't have a wire around it, around you. You get all the freedoms that you need. But having a wide connection option is very, very useful. The reason why that is because when these headphones has run out battery, you can actually use a wide connection just to listen to music still. You don't have to have them on. The headphones will still work without the battery using a wired connection. And the good thing is that you can actually charge the headphones using the micro USB cable and listen to music using a wired connection at the same time. So that's something useful to know. I always carry a 3.5mm cable with me just in case I need to use it. The sound these headphones produce is crisp and clear. The bass has good depth and the treble carries very good details. The mid-range is slightly forward, which means that it kind of gives you a feeling that the performer, the artist, is kind of focusing on me and performing directly at me, which is nice because oftentimes I like to listen to the music and pay attention to the lyrics. So these are ideal for that. Unlike some other Bluetooth headphones I've used, when the headphones are connected to my phone, I don't actually get any hissing sound at all in the background, which is great. A couple of other things I like to talk about is the sound leak and noise cancellation. These don't actually have active noise cancellation, and it solely relies on how good of a seal the E-cup cushions it presses against your ear or your head. They're not bad, quite average actually. It's not a bad thing. I can't tell you how many times my friends and family actually made me jump because some of the headphones I've got actually have got good, very, very good noise cancellation, and I literally cannot hear anything happens around me, which is not ideal when you're wearing them outdoor, trying to cross the road. You know, it's not great. But these actually make me feel quite comfortable that I can when I'm listening to music, I'm still aware of what's happening around me. In terms of sound leak, I was quite surprised how good these are. When I'm listening to music, if I have a person standing or sitting next to me, they could really barely hear what I'm listening to, which is great. As I mentioned before, you can use these to take a phone call or make a phone call. Now, the microphone is actually located at the bottom of the headphones, so when you're wearing it, you are talking and the sound is being projected forward, your voice being projected forward, which is not ideal. So although I could hear my friends or family on the headphones pretty loud and clear, they don't actually get the same quality of sound from me. To compensate, I found myself having to speak up quite a bit louder for them to hear me well. So that's it from me today. Thanks for watching. See you next time.